In this video, I'm going to share 8 Stoic principles for living a better life. My favorite is number 7, so stick around and let's get started. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate discipline and focus, and the natural culmination of that is in taking action. And while obstacles will always present themselves, taking action means confronting those obstacles and turning them into opportunities. See, when you're taking action, the worst case scenario is that you fail, but even in failure, there's an opportunity to learn something that will help you on your next attempt. So my question to you is, what are you waiting for? Epictetus asks us, how long are you going to wait until you demand the best for yourself? If you want something, go get it. No one is going to hand it to you, but there's plenty for the taking if you're willing to put in the work. Look, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the next best time is now. So don't be brought down by all the things that you didn't do in the past. You should get motivated by all the things that you could start doing today. Seneca reminds us to begin at once to live and to count each day as a separate life. See, every day is a new opportunity to be your best self, and you can't put your faith into tomorrow because tomorrow is never guaranteed. The future is not promised. So whatever it is that you want to do, start today. Hey there, I'm Alex, the creator behind Stoic Reflections on Instagram, and I just started this YouTube channel to talk about things like freedom, purpose, and entrepreneurship. So if any of those things interest you, subscribe now and let's get back to the video. I'm sure you've heard the saying that God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so that you could listen more and speak less, because it's only when we're listening that we can learn something, and listening is an important skill. We should listen to understand, not to craft our reply, and when we do speak, we should speak to add substance, not noise. Cato said, "I only speak when I'm certain that what I'll say is better not left unsaid." So we must listen attentively and choose our words carefully. It happens. Trials and tribulations will happen. It's part of life for all of us, and there's nothing we could do about that. But how we view and respond to these situations, well, that is fully in our control. Seneca thought that it would be unfortunate to go through life without having experienced misfortune, because you will never learn how strong you truly are. And to live without misfortune is to live without being tested, and to live without being tested is to live without knowing what you're truly capable of. So it's probably a good idea to look at misfortune as an opportunity to forge resilience. We all need to quit living in the past. Look, we're all guilty of replaying events back in our head, wishing that we could have said or done something different. But unfortunately we can't, so there's no use in worrying about what could or should have been done. Marcus Aurelius said, though no one could go back and have a brand new start, anyone can start now and make a brand new ending. You know, what's done is done, but the future has yet to have been written. So start new, start fresh, and start today. Some things we could change, some things we can't. The secret to happiness lies in being able to differentiate between the two. See, nothing causes more frustration than worrying about something that can't be changed, or not taking the steps to do something when it's in your power. This is Stoicism 101. Epictetus says that happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle, that some things are within your control and some things are not. So when faced with a challenge, ask yourself, is it within my power to do something about it? If it is, then go do it. If it isn't, then move on, because worrying about it is not going to change anything. Too often, we become set in our ways. We believe our opinion is right and we don't want to consider alternative perspectives. And there's a few problems with this. One is that we end up shielding ourselves from the truth. And 2 is we end up putting ourselves in echo chambers and fall prey to confirmation bias. We only seek and accept information that confirms our prior beliefs. See, a Stoic is someone who is constantly seeking truth. They're never confident that they hold all the answers. Even Marcus Aurelius said that if you could prove and show me that I'm wrong, I will happily change. So we must be willing to widen our perspective, keep an open mind, and be willing to change it when new information presents itself. Remember, he who thinks he knows everything knows nothing. We all want more money, more status, more stuff. And when you play a game, it's easy to know when you've won, when the game's over. The game has predefined rules on what constitutes a win and a loss, but there are no predefined rules for winning in life. There are no objective targets to hit because success, fulfillment, happiness, these things are subjective, and because of that, we have a really hard time knowing when enough is enough. But what if we measured wealth differently? Not by what we don't have, but by what we don't need. Epictetus said that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So maybe true wealth is found in wanting less, not having more. So which one of these principles was your favorite? Did any of them stick out to you? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.